Hi, welcome to a Simplified and Fabulous Mom Life podcast. I'm Jennifer McDaniel, pro organizer, capsule wardrobe stylist, and functional home designer. As a mom of four, I realize how quickly things get out of control and how important it is to prioritize how your home functions and how it makes you feel. So if you're ready to find solutions to the stressors in your home and make room for the things that are really important, listen in and let's get started. Hey guys, we are going to be doing a challenge for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to walk through my house with you in my Facebook group and share with you the places that I am going through and doing a declutter because I want to move. I've been saying that on here quite a bit and I really want to move so badly. And so I need to get my house ready. Like I tell each one of my clients, if you're thinking about moving, you need to get rid of as much stuff as possible before the move, just to make the moving situation easier. So if there's anything that's sitting around, pieces of furniture that you don't really like anymore, or maybe they're not in the best condition and you aren't ever planning on getting them fixed or painted or whatever it is that you have that needs to be done, if you're not going to do it, if you're not going to fix it, just get rid of it. And there's quite a few pieces in my house that I need to be doing that with. So I'm going to be doing a Facebook group challenge. Please join me in there. The Facebook group is How to Declutter, Organize, Style, and Design for Overwhelmed Moms. And I will be walking you through and I will be showing you exactly what I'm doing. And I'm going to set it up for the days of the week. So there's some things that I've been doing in the Facebook group already, like Make It Better Monday, Wear It Wednesday. So if you have those items of clothing that you just don't know how to put together, share it in there and let me help you put it together and make a really fun outfit that works for your style and your personality and make it fun. I love doing that, and I'll help you with some options, some fun ideas in the Facebook group. But what I want to walk you through with my house is the things that I'm getting rid of, and I want to take pictures, post it, get it out of here. And if it doesn't go within the week, it's donated, done. It will not stay a second week in my house. It's done. I don't need it. It can go. And I often, the day before, like on Thursday, throw it out, put it at the curb, do a curb alert. That gives people an opportunity to come and get it. I don't do it when it's rainy, but I do give people an opportunity to do a curb alert and pick up the stuff for free before I load it in my car and donate it, because taking it to the curb is a little bit easier than putting it in the car. So these are some things that I'm planning on doing for my house to get prepped for a move. I've already started taking pictures off the wall. I've already started pulling down any accessories that I could, and I'm just putting them in the guest room closet. So please, if you come to my house, do not open the guest room closet. It's embarrassing. But it is what it is, okay? So that's where we have things going right now because the kids don't mess in there and I need a place to put breakable things that's safe. So guest room closet it is. But I want to walk you through a couple of things, and I'll probably sneak a picture of how horrifying my guest room closet is too at some point in there when I get brave enough. But it is what it is. And I've shared some really embarrassing pictures of my house already, and I will just keep doing that because I'm real life over here. I've got kids, I'm busy, I have a family, and people are needing me, and I'm running a business, I'm doing the podcast, I'm doing so many different things, coaching clients, and I'm just loving every bit of what I'm doing right now. But I feel really pushed spiritually to, if I want to make a move, if I want a miracle to happen, that we can afford a house in the neighborhood that I really want, because I've got my eye on one and it is not in my price range right now. And there's none available either. It's a small neighborhood. There's not a whole lot available. And I love it. It's just so beautiful. And it just feels like the right neighborhood. And literally since we moved here, before we moved here, I loved that neighborhood. And I didn't know it. I didn't know where it was. And I just feel like I'm being called to that neighborhood. So I want to do everything that I can on my end to allow God to work his miracles and make something happen. Because if we aren't doing what we need to do and we're just asking God to do what we want him to do because we can't do it, but we're not doing things that we can do, we often have to wait for our blessing. And I feel like I am done with the waiting. So I want to do the work to get the reward, okay? And I feel like not every situation has that kind of scenario, but this one I really feel like God is telling me that this is something that's going to happen. And I hope that you guys will join me on this journey, and I can't wait to share our new house when that happens because I really want to move. I want to move from this house somewhere else, a less I want a house with a little more character and a little bit less unused space. That would be really nice. And maybe a backyard that's more entertaining for my kids. But I love this area that we're in right now. My kids are all going to the same school next year. God worked that out beautifully because this year has been exhausting. And now I feel like I'm being really pushed to get this house ready so that we can move from it. So I've got some paint touch-ups I need to do in some areas. I have some hole patches from, I don't know, pieces of furniture or something that bumped against the wall, or kids that bumped into the wall, or we actually had an electrician needed to look behind a already previously cut out patch in the wall. And so we reopened it and we need to repatch that area as well. And the electrician, the electrical conduit, whatever thing that they were looking for, wasn't even there. So we just cut the hole for no reason. But there's some things that we need to repair. My daughter was 2 when we moved in, and she markered on the walls, even nail polished with glitter nail polish. So we need to sand that and repaint the wall in that area. And there's just some things like that. Recaulk the bathroom and just make it look as fresh as possible before we move out. So there's a whole lot of things on my list, and I will share those with you if you wanted to follow along. Pictures will be involved on the Facebook group. So if you wanted to see what we're working with and the real life of it, join me in there. I will be doing at least one personal video or picture in there, at least one a week, if not every single day, or like 12 in a day. Just depends on how things go and how much time I have. This last week, I had 2 days where I had visitors that I didn't realize were coming until that morning that stayed overnight. And one day it was two different families. So that was, took a little juggling, but it worked out and it was beautiful. And I'm so grateful for this ginormous house we have right now so that I can host people. 6 bedrooms is not anything that I ever had on my list of things that I wanted to manage as a mom. That's definitely not on my dream home list, 6 bedrooms, but it has been great for right now and I'm enjoying it. But I don't need 6 bedrooms. I don't. It's a lot. And it's a lot of cleaning. And I want something with a little bit less room in it. I want smaller rooms that are more usable is what I like. There's a lot of wasted space in this house. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. There's places that we never use. We have them set up because we moved in with 2 different households. We moved them all in the same household with my father-in-law and our family. So we moved 2 houses together and just made it work. And there's so much that needs to be cleaned out. My garage, we have bulk pickup tomorrow, and I'm getting everything out as much as possible. And then anything that doesn't get picked up is going to the dump. And then, I will deal with the rest of the stuff that needs to be sold. So hopefully I get time to do that tomorrow. And we have doctor's appointments and all kinds of other things. Like there's just been multiple things that have come up the last week where I wasn't planning on doing things. And then I thought I was going to be doing work. And then all of a sudden, nope, all these other things. My son was sick. There's just a lot of different things. And he wasn't really even sick. He just had it was like allergies and he just was sniffly, but the drainage made him cough. And so I didn't send him to school. So, that sort of thing. We're just being precautionary. He was perfectly fine. Didn't have anything else other than some drainage that made him cough from the drainage. And anyways, all right. So we are going to be doing that. I hope you guys will join me. It's going to be fun. It's going to be embarrassing. It's going to be exciting and freeing. And I can't wait to really get this stuff out of the way so that my house feels ready to move. I want to get all my books together. I have magazines in 3 places right now because I was kind of looking at them and set them down, and I like them to be in one spot so that it's easier. And I've been moving furniture around. My daughter's toys need to be gone through because she still has toys that we got when we moved here, and she was 2 and she doesn't play with them anymore. She's almost 5. It's time for them to go. So we are going to be doing that, and I will walk you through that in my kids' bedrooms, and we're going to do a big change out of their clothes and their closet stuff, because a lot of the stuff that's in the top of their closet, they haven't used the entire time we've lived here, and maybe some of it they didn't use before we moved here. So it just needs to go. It just needs to go. We don't need to move it again. So anyways, I hope you guys will join me. And the group is How to Declutter, Organize, Style, and Design for Overwhelmed Moms. And I wanted to let you know I am doing this for you. So if you have any areas that you need to be focused on in your home, give me a call, join me in the Facebook group, send me an email, whatever you want to do, reach out and give me your scenario, and I will give you a couple of options that I've used before or that I think would really be helpful in your situation. I would love to do that for you. And if you want some more one-on-one stuff, we can do that too. I love doing the one-on-one, like the closet audits to give you a better flow for your home. And I call it a closet audit because it's cute and catchy, but I can do that for any space. Like if your kitchen is awkward, it's just not working right, we can do that. It's like a 30-minute session there, and it's $47. So it's really easy and it's so much fun, and you can make it amazing with the direction. So if you wanted to do that, join me on there. Reach out, email me at jmorganizingspaces.com. That's my organizing site, or you can join me in organizedfabulouspodcasts@gmail.com. And I can't wait to meet you in the Facebook group, How to Declutter, Organize, Style, and Design for Overwhelmed Moms. All right, you guys have a great night. I love you so much. I'm so grateful that you're here listening, and can't wait to see you and meet you in the Facebook group. Have a good evening. Bye. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Simplified and Fabulous Mom Life podcast. We would love to hear from you. Our podcast hotline for US is 980-389-0399. You can share your tips and tricks, topic suggestions, ask questions, and let me know if we should answer any of these on the air. For other ways to connect, you can reach us at jmorganizingspaces.com.
Thanks for listening to this episode. Did I say it right?